What's going on?
I be getting high to balance out the lows.
You hear me? There we go.
Very much so. How you doing?
Doing good. There we go.
If you don't do nothing valuable with your day, take that with you. I be getting high to balance out the lows.
You giving valuable points today?
As always, here on the Most Valuable Podcast.
Of course, of course.
It's your main fat man, Big Vino. My lovely.
And I'm Victoria Said It. You was taking too long. I got me.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. We're a little out of sync, you know what I mean? I'm over here just taking in all the news. I'm feeling a little drained, you know what I mean? Feeling drained like I went 5 rounds with Larsa Pippen. Shit.
I can't. I don't think nobody can handle her.
Look, you gotta be Rocky to fuck around with her. She went rounds. She won a 12-round slugfest.
That's why Scotty was up there hurting.
Sky, I did see a decline. Like, and people don't know that about pussy. Pussy, it makes you decline quickly. Like, you'll be a good man in good health. You ever notice that old niggas, they fall off drastically once they hit a certain age because they was getting too much pussy.
And they just up there old for no reason.
Caught up with you, young man.
They sitting there, I can't do nothing no more. Like, they in bed at 8 o'clock after a certain age.
For those who don't know, Larsa Pippen just came out and told the world that when married to Scottie Pippen, former NBA star, 6-time champion with the Chicago Bulls, that every night, not something, every night, he put it down 4 rounds every night.
4. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's my monthly quota. When I'm in a relationship, like that's 4 times.
Just 4 times a month. That's all you want to be.
Depending on how I feel, depending on my mood, depending on my everything. Like, I can't promise I'm gonna be a stallion every day of the week. It's just not happening. And I got kids, so it's like I'm in that little like, oh, we gotta sneak and get it, sneaking. I don't like that. Like, that's nothing. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's nothing like that sloppy door open loud sex. Like, you got the bedroom door open.
See, yeah, like,
yeah, you can't do that with kids. You gotta sneak around.
Yeah, and nobody has time for, I think they're awake. Oh, wait a minute. Don't move. Like, it's not sexy. That's not sexy to me. But
I'm gonna lie though, I've done that sneaky stroke, that sexy sneaky stroke. Like,
ain't nobody got time for that. That's no fun.
That is a little fun. It's fun every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yes. When it's your everyday life.
Sneaky shit, but nah, that's not how I'm trying to live. And Scotty had kids, right? Scotty
had kids.
So how was y'all doing it 4 times a week, 4 times a night every? Bitch, then you have a period.
That was about to be my question.
I'm calling cap now.
Are you mean to tell me that they was putting the towel down every night? Or
Scotty, you got your Red Wings, Scotty? You run red lights, huh?
He run through them.
That nigga said you can walk through mud, you can fuck through blood.
I have never heard that, and that's the
never heard that one. Old nigga told me that one. He said, "Boy, you can walk through mud, you can fuck through blood. Look like you stepped through some shit on your way out here." I was like, "What?"
That's some nasty ass shit.
Some old nigga nasty shit. That's why
some old nigga nasty. That ain't nothing but old nigga shit. That's some old nigga, like, he drink moonshine, make his own moonshine type of nasty.
That is why I'm so fearful of being considered an old nigga, because I start realizing old niggas really start doing some nasty shit.
They really do. They really do.
That made me feel so at home. Just sirens because I'm in Virginia now. I don't hear sirens that much. I live in a nice community.
So when you hear them, you like,
it's just an instinct. What them niggas out there doing? It's an instinct, but it's all white people outside.
That don't mean nothing. We had sirens and stuff, and we was like, man, what's going on? We knew something crazy happened. White kid, mass shooting.
Well,
Yeah. So don't be sitting there like, oh, I live in a white neighborhood. White boy went off, shot his brother first, and 4 others. No, 6 others. I'm just saying. Don't ever think white is always the best
I
neighborhood.
don't think the white. I just think it's a quieter neighborhood. It's
No,
not.
that is almost leery quiet. Like you see sitting there like, should I just go pop some fireworks and see what y'all do? Like how fast y'all move or
They're not gonna do anything. They let off fireworks religiously in my neighborhood.
hmm.
And I live in a flight path of an Air Force base, so they're not technically supposed to do it. So it'd be like I've realized that the white people around me are breaking federal crimes because you're not supposed to fire fireworks that close to a fighter jet. Like,
Not at all. So they don't give a shit. Got it.
yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Got it.
I'm telling you, man, this shit is crazy, B.
Just like Larsa. Larsa don't give a fuck.
Larsa's a wild one. And then that's why I'm sitting there like, okay, that makes sense. The Marcus Jordan shit makes a whole lot. You need a young boy. You need somebody with some back stamina.
But do you see the problem though? Like, or do you see the okay? So I'm gonna say the beastly part of Larsa though is you saw her where she was like, if me and Marcus get married, I'll take his name. Like, so now you're gonna be Larsa Pippen Jordan, or are you gonna be like Larsa Jordan, or like what do we do here? Like,
first of all, I don't even think I want a woman as silly as Larsa. Did she fuck Future too?
Definitely did Future.
She fuck Future too. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together with this one statement.
She's a beyond city girl. She's a whole nother kind of girl. I don't think we claim her. So I don't claim her.
Man, look.
I'm just saying.
Man, look. All I'm saying is, what's her background? Because I can't really tell what she is by looking at her.
What she is,
ethnically. What is she ethnically?
Oh, let's see.
I don't know what she is. She looks like she might be it might be some Asian influence in there. It could be black. You know, we come in all shades and ranges. It could be Mexican.
Larsa is from Lebanon, and her father is from Syria. She was raised in Chicago.
So she got that bomb pussy. That's what it is. That
Lebanon and Syria.
The Lebanon and the Syria. Yeah. The Lebanons.
Yo.
No, because I used to deal with a Lebanese girl and the Lebanons.
Raised in Chicago. Let's just add that little.
That was yeah. So she know how to make her pussy go for the maximum price. That's what I learned about all women that are from Chicago. They know what they pussy's worth, and they gonna get every penny for it. So
that's where 4 nights a week come from. 4 times a night come from, my man.
4 times a night. God damn, I think shrunk up into myself when I really said that.
When she said it at first, I was like, oh, she mean 4 times a week. She was like, no, 4 times a night. And we got private jets. And I'm like, what? Like, how?
But in her defense, nigga always say, if I'm giving a bitch a private jet and I'm giving her the lifestyle, she better be fucking all the. And you know what?
And that's what she
held up your end of the deal, ma'am. And I'm not mad at you.
But it throws me off because we know with the whole Marcus Jordan again, I go back to that because people act like, well, she claims she didn't know him when he was a kid.
How?
She claims.
How?
She didn't know him because
never met Mike, never bought Scott. But you know what? In that the Last Dance documentary, they were saying that Mike wasn't really close with niggas like that.
True, but never brought him to a game. Nothing.
I mean, they could have seen each other and was like, "Hey, that's little Marcus." Hey, because I can understand that. Because when I be around adult people, I don't really like remember the like. If you ask me about my family at the family reunion, they just a bunch of kids here. I don't know. it seemed like we multiplying. I don't like it. It's unhealthy. Every year there's 12 new children
There's
at
12
the
more
family
kids,
reunion.
at least.
Know how they come. I'm like, who your daddy?
No, that's Leroy. No, I don't know.
Leroy. Who the fuck is Lee? Oh, Shaniqua baby father. Okay. That was his kid from before. Okay.
Yeah.
He
So
want to
I
introduce them to the family now. We all family. Okay. That's what I don't like about black people. No, that's your family. This is my family. This is not our family.
our family. No, I mean, like when I got introduced to my dad's side, I was 20 something, like in my 20s. So one of my cousins was like, who daddy are you? And I'm, who's your daddy? And I'm like, well, my daddy's Carlton. And they were like,
at least they weren't trying to holler at you though.
That's what they were trying to figure out who I was.
Oh, so they could holler. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I get it.
Like
that's you, cuz you about that? Who she here with?
They try, yeah. But it's like when you get introduced in late like that, then you be like, look, we need to know who.
No, I don't acknowledge family members that I met after the age of 15. I'm sorry. It's just a rule I'm keeping in my head.
So what if it's a sister?
15, if we never took a bath together, we ain't really cousins. That means I can't look past you past that. If we took baths together, then that's my cousin.
But what if it's a sister?
A sister? No, I met all my daddy's children.
Are you sure?
I know all my daddy's children. Now, my mom, on the other hand, I might not be the oldest, but I know I'm my daddy's oldest. So.
All right. I'm just saying, be careful.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I kept track of Ronnie kids.
Not
right. I was like, it's me, and it's her, and it's her. That's it.
Now, I will say how I found my siblings was Facebook. We all have the first letter initial. Like, so all of our first names start with the same letter. And we all had his last name. So I looked and I was like, hey, I think your dad is my dad. And they were like, well, when were you born? I was like, well, October 3rd, 1987. And they're like, okay, let me ask around. My auntie hit me up. Yeah, you are. I'm like, oh my God, that should not have worked that easy. But I found I got two sisters and a brother on my dad's side. So
damn, 2 sisters and a brother.
Yeah.
And where are you in that? Are you younger, older, in the middle?
I'm the second oldest.
Second oldest. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
It was interesting.
You was the one that see, I know niggas game. I'm about to give you some valuable information, fellas. It's some valuable game. So, right, if you got a baby mama already and you messing with the next chick, this is what niggas usually say. They be like, you the one I want to get it right with. That's what you are, Victoria. You the one your daddy wanted to get it right with. He probably didn't really like her. Y'all got caught up in some puppy love. And, we had a kid when we probably wasn't ready to. But I want to get right with you. I want to do it the right way with you.
I'm going to let you know how much of a lie you're not, because my mom, he actually did marry.
Exactly. You I want to get it right with.
We had they had the whole wedding. They under the arch. They was like the first Black couple to get married under the arch. It was my brother was in the wedding. It was everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I be telling people, I'm just giving out life advice. Y'all be thinking I'm just talking out my ass. I'm just saying the shit that y'all not ready to say yet out loud.
No, but I mean, like what you said, and I was like, damn, I am the one. He
wanted to get it right behind you. He's like, I want to make you a righteous woman. I want to do it right. I want to do it the right way.
My mom got married to him.
Come home and kiss my kids at night. I want to say goodnight to you. I never want to go to bed angry with you, baby. I never want to go to bed.
Shut up.
That's what you gotta say. You gotta say, I never want to go to bed angry at you.
See, but ladies, that's the valuable words right there. He's not lying.
But if you mean that with great intention, it's the truth. I don't never want to go to bed angry with you. Come here, rub my back. Let me rub your belly, and then we're gonna be good.
I feel like you've practiced this a few times.
I feel like, look, you can't practice the truth. You don't practice the truth. You just tell it. Okay.
Okay.
You practice it. I never want to go to bed angry with you, babe. Come here. Let me hug. Love me. I just want you to love me.
You do the little,
I just want
but yeah, you practice that a few times.
to bury my head in your bosom and just cry a little bit and go to sleep. Just hold me.
You know what? We can't take you nowhere. That's like
I just want to be vulnerable.
I feel like you have well rehearsed all of this so much.
This is like you can't rehearse what the message God puts on your heart because He's just gonna let it go. I've been in a sad place this morning. I tell everybody, I try to keep transparency. I try to tell them, look, when I'm having a rough day, look, I'm having an off day, and they be like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, nothing crazy. I just wish I was somewhere getting my dick sucked than being here. You know what I mean? I tell a person in a heartbeat, I'd rather be somewhere getting my dick sucked. I don't really want to be here today.
And then you wait for her to be like, "Well, okay, let me see some."
Well, where you at? He always say that. Well, where are you at?
You close?
I'm always just a phone call away, baby.
Okay, we can't take you nowhere. It's official. You are not allowed to go.
You say you want a man with honesty, and then when he starts letting his heart flow freely, now we can't take you nowhere.
It's just the level of honesty.
Yeah, and people say they want the truth. They don't want the whole truth.
Yeah, no, never the whole truth, but just be truth enough.
They want how much truth they can handle.
Yeah.
They don't need the whole truth. That's why this whole DeSantis shit is fucking the world up. DeSantis is out here wilding. He's on another one. He's trying to erase black people. You could if he had a Thanos snap, he would take out all the black people. Anybody in his new bill that he's proposing, he proposes to remove everything black from anything federal, and specifically black and colored and LGBT shit.
Cute, yes.
Like he don't want black fraternities, Spanish fraternities. He don't want support for trans and lesbian and gay students. He don't want y'all to have clubs. He don't want you to have no kind of financial support. If you put financial aid for anything other, if you put other on your financial aid, you're disqualified in his book.
It's not happening. Like the whole sorority and fraternity thing is beyond.
That's wow. I'm surprised they ain't marched already because they rolled deep. That's the biggest gang they got. I'm not going to even say them niggas come out about their business. You ever had the Qs, Alphas, and Kappas stepping in the name of the same cause? That step could motherfucker shake the earth.
Okay, like I'm really surprised. It's just quiet right now because this is.
It's a lot.
But you have people in the government that are part of these sororities and fraternities. He's talking about not wanting to have at all. Like, and I don't understand how people can just do that. Like, this is something that's been going on, and some of these sororities and fraternities, hundreds of years.
100 years.
Over 100, and I think
9 is over 100 years long. All them niggas 1909 and 1911 and shit like that.
06, yeah. What?
Man, this shit is crazy. See, that's when you really got DeSantis. You overplayed your hand. You see, because niggas was already upset about the critical race theory shit and everything.
Exactly.
When you step to the motherfucking frats and the sorors,
that's a whole nother ballgame.
Too much. Nigga, you act like you ain't seen Stomp the Yard. You done inspired Stomp the Yard too, the March on Congress.
Okay, and it's gonna come out. Kamala gonna be the first one out. She gonna hit that little, and all of a sudden it's gonna be a whole swarm of pink.
Columbus Short. Columbus Short is a congressman.
Okay,
step with him
that's wild. Like,
I just wrote the next movie, Tyler Perry. Somebody get at me. That is very valuable. Man, matter of fact, let's stop talking about it. Stomp the Yard 2, coming to theaters near you.
I don't know. What do you want from me? Oh, you're glue? You're always trying to get something.
Man, It's been a hard one.
Been a hard road.
I'm trying not to become a prisoner of my success.
And you can't.
I've seen a trend happening lately in my life where people are trying to use my success as like a weapon against me.
Mm.
And that was a scary, scary feeling. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I had a, you might feel this, and since we're talking to DeSantis and the whitewashing of America.
I can't get the glue.
I had a feeling of like white people looking at me and like, this nigger has the audacity to do a good job, has the audacity to do the things he said he would do. He has the audacity to deliver the unmitigated gall to deliver on his promises.
They get shocked.
They get shocked.
That's a shocker to them.
Man, look, I'm not going to even get way into
Yeah, I mean, but I think that's every time you, the more success, the more things happen. I mean, okay, wait a minute. Isabella getting ready to get out of line, Lord Jesus. Let me compose myself. Hold on. I'm just going to pray real quick. Because look, she's going to try it.
See, I'll be letting people know that's my birth control right there.
This right here, yeah. This is the
every
Isabella.
time I be thinking about just letting go and somebody, I'll be like, Mama, to get up out that pussy.
Just have this on record.
Pull that out, pull the ripcord to get up out this pussy as fast as you can.
No, ma'am. Oh, I'm ready to fight a kid.
You ready to fight a kid? That is a children's.
What are you looking?
No, something fell. So I was like, what the fuck just fell? You didn't hear it? That's good. I didn't pick it up.
No. But what I'm saying as far as like when it comes to like just I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it, but when white people start to see you move differently or just to move how you say you're gonna move, they almost are shocked. But it's like, don't be shocked. This is my work ethic. This is regardless of you was here or not. This is what I'm gonna do.
This was not because of you. This is because I need to be right.
Exactly. And people forget, like, don't be like, oh, this black boy did this and no, because when it comes down to it though, like everybody fuck up sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So don't blame it on like, oh, well, he don't want it or he wants it more than the other person or whatever the case may be. So but I don't like giving white people too much credit. So I'm just gonna, you know.
Look, I'll be cool. I like white people. I party so hard with the white people this weekend during St. Patrick's Day. And I did not sleep with a white woman. I think I need applause for that.
This is what we need, some applause. We'll give you
applause because
look, I got the one hand because Izzy got my other hand.
Yeah. No, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I get disappointed because niggas will immediately get drunk and then use that as an excuse to go sleep with some white women or any woman in particular, but a white woman definitely. And I motherfucking got drunk and went back to my hotel room and laid there, and I'm going to admit that I did violate the hotel room, but not in the ways you think. You see, I found a fun fact about the town that I was performing in. The hotel that they booked me in was called the Stonewall Jackson Hotel in a former life. And that didn't sit well with my spirit when I found that out after the show. I said, oh, that's the hotel room. Back, give me a couple more drinks. We about to go fuck this shit up. And I was just finding interesting ways to be just foul in that room on behalf of my ancestors.
But do I want to know what you did? No.
No, I would like you all to hit us on the website. Hit us on the email. Tell me what you think I did. And, the best ideas, and anybody gets it right, I'm going to send you something special. but I'll let you'll know that you were right when I send you something special. But yeah, man, fuck that hotel. It was a nice hotel though. Definitely what I believe that white people would do in luxury.
In luxury, okay. Did you
Yeah,
feel like
oh, this is a nice hotel. The bed was like, oh, I understand. I always asked myself back in the day, like, how could racists just sleep so comfortably? I found out.
that's
Nice bed.
probably a
How
down
do you
feather
sleep with yourself at night?
mattress cover?
On 1,000 thread count duvet.
Yeah, little down feather pillows and shit, you know.
I was mad as hell. I was
Down
mad as hell in that hotel, but I fell right to sleep when my back touched that bed. I was in this bit like, man, I can't believe this is the Stonewall Jackson. They got me up in this racist shit. Talking about all this hatred. My ancestors were mad.
You felt like you was about to hang a nigga in a minute.
Oh, I did. I felt like a ghost was gonna come and try to lynch me. I said some wild shit at the show. I said, nigga, I got my gun with me. I said this to a white boy. I said, nigga, I got my gun with me. I'll shoot a ghost.
Not a ghost. Like I can't.
I'm a Ghostbuster. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
But that's got to be scared. Like the energy definitely has to be a different kind of energy, though. Like
definitely. And you know, I had a lot of fun though. Put up some, like when I say inspired sets, like I don't know what was in me this weekend. I mean, I know what was in me. It's like I'm talking like I don't be doing good work, but see, I done did it to myself. The spirit of them races got into me. This nigga had the audacity to
nigga did a good job. You little good job, slave boy.
Like the audacity to be good at his job.
Look here, nigga boy, don't do that no more. That's what they.
But no, I had a great time with him. I drank a lot of beers. These brewery shows are fun because, first of all, they pay you. They pay you immediately. Like they paid me when I got there, and I was like, it's easy to work when you got your money in your pocket already.
Yeah, your motivation different. Like I'm a whole nother ball game when that paycheck comes.
I think if you really wanted to raise the morale of the American employee, give them their check on Monday.
No, I think Fridays. I think Friday sets it off because your weekend is good.
No, you want it on Monday because then when you broke come the weekend, that's your fault. Yeah. And I feel like if you show up, if it's Monday morning and you show up and your check is there, you got to pick it up at your your boss desk, and you get to work. All right, you're going to work. You ain't going to be able to spend your money right then. You're going to save it what you do at work.
So you should have your money by the weekend.
You have your money by the end of the week. You're going to pay any bills you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? And then just you work it. So it's no frivolous spending. On Friday, it's too much frivolous spending.
It is. It can be. Because you be like, man, fuck it. I don't. Like, now rent, you forgot rent is due. You
would work so motherfucking better when you know you got your money. Because you in there planning, all right, as soon as I get free, this is what I'm going to spend my money on. But then you work. And if you call out, that's on you now.
That's on you. That's true.
So I feel it makes me work better when I walk in the venue and the person hands me an envelope like, Big Vino, thank you. Nice, great for you to come. Like I didn't have no problems checking into the Stonewall. I pulled up and it was like big. I felt kind of big. It's like Big Vino, right? I'm like,
not Big Vino, right?
I'm like, yeah. And they gave me the key card to the room. They didn't even ask me for no credit card for no deposit. I'm over here getting my credit right, thinking I gotta leave a deposit and you know what I mean? Do a security.
Pay off your credit cards and stuff and
try to make sure. I'm a star. You treat me as such. They done set the bar. I hate to say it, but the Stonewall Jackson has set the bar.
The Stonewall, the slave master.
The Stonewall, the Confederate general has set the bar for how
But that's how they get you. Now you sitting here like, well, it was only one time. He was just a Confederate general, just that once. He didn't do much, that bad. Because it was a good time I had at that hotel. So he wasn't horrible.
Mm-hmm. And I love the brewery aspect because you drinking all types of shit you don't normally drink. Like I'm a liquor drinker and wine. They had me drinking beers. I had one of every type of beer they had, except for the second brewery. Second brewery, they got this thing called the apple pie beer. And man, and they sprinkle like a little brown sugar, cinnamon. You know how I had a foam on the top, and then they sprinkled a little brown sugar on it.
Oh, that sounds good.
That shit was like, and you really taste the apple once that brown sugar hit it. You be like, nigga.
But I think everybody should grow their palate when it comes to tasting of liquor and stuff like that. Because, like, for me to be a girl who drinks beer, people are very shocked. Like, I know what an IPA is. I know what the difference between the ciders and all that. But when you know the difference, it's because I choose to. Like, I don't drink Moscatos. I don't drink sweet wines. I'm very like, but I grew that palate. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important when you get older. I feel like if you still drinking like the same old stuff from when you was 21, 22, grow up. Just grow up.
Johnson, Henny, and Jaeger. Get grown. Yeah, that's valuable information, Vicky. Get grown. Try different shit.
There you go.
It'll make you appreciate head differently too. You get up on the wrong cruise, you like, nah, this more like a Pinot Grigio, and I'm a Malbec type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll mature palates.
That's not where I was going with that, but I see where you went with it. So we're gonna.
Hey, I felt that the palate. You know, it's called umami. That's what the Japanese call it, umami. I love the fact that you're drinking water out of a McDonald's cup as well.
First of all, it's a Starbucks cup.
With the stick on it.
With the stick. I got it in the drive-thru.
Remember, fellas, open your palate up. Ladies, too. If you can't tell what kind of medicine that motherfucker's on when you, that means you still dealing with a childish palate.
That's not where I was going with that. But
I'm taking you out for lobster and steak. You childish. You deserve chicken tenders and fries, bitch.
And a Lunchable. That's what you deserve. A pizza Lunchable at that. Like you ain't shit. If you worth a pizza Lunchable, you ain't shit. It's just you got to do better.
Damn, better. I wouldn't mind a pizza Lunchable.
Ew, ain't nothing but a big ass.
I mean, that's what I be smoking reefer only though. Like I'm still there's something about reefer that makes you eat childish. Like it's definitely, and it's not even like, because I tried to be like classy with the munchies. Like I'll be like, somebody gave me something that I know I love when I'm like sober and like I'm out. It's this little puff pastry with the little goat cheese in it and caramelized onions on it and shit.
Okay, yeah.
I had one of those when I was high, and I was like, nah, pass me those Jolly Ranchers. Like you want to eat childish when you off the weed.
See, and that's why I can't do it. That's me personally. I can't because of the way I eat. You're right, because the way I eat, when I'm high, I make up shit, and I'm like, I'm one of those like pregnant munchie highs, where like if you saw me eating, you'd be like, she pregnant or high? Like you have to figure it out, because I will create some shit, and you'd be like, that don't, on a sober palate, that don't work.
What's the weirdest combo? Give me a combo. What's the
weirdest combo? What did I do? I had like goat cheese, eggs, and it wasn't bad there, but it was like, what else did I put with it? I think it was like an apple butter.
Well, as a fat nigga, I'm gonna agree with you on that, because as a fat nigga, I got this thing. And it's an old saying, salty and sweet make the snack complete.
See? And I think that's where I was going with it. But it's like, as a sober me, I don't think I would have done anything like that. But I think I added some chips on it. And I feel like I definitely add the sun chips, the little red salsa joints to kind of give it a
That's
crumble.
balancing the flavor, baby. Look, I take that snack right now.
Like I become a chef. I become a different kind of chef.
You had me with eggs and goat cheese. I said, damn it. Shit. I love goats.
I mean, it was just something different. And I'm like, I know that's not what I got the goat cheese for originally, but the fact that it made for such a meal for me, it was good.
That's valuable information too. If I'm gonna start a farm one day, goats and chickens. So eggs and goat cheese. That's what we gonna do.
Eggs and goat cheese for
You got a
everybody.
chance out there in today's America. Get you a little farm, get you a goat, get you a chicken, and just get to work.
Especially the way the stuff is going. Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, it doesn't hurt. And if I could own some farmland right now, I would definitely. If I had my grandfather's farmland, I would have definitely been able to do that.
Oh, you got family farmland, huh?
Well, I did. His widow decided that once he passed, she would get married immediately, and I don't even think she live out there no more. So yeah,
that was 40. He was one of the few black people that got his 40 acres in a mule. You gave it away.
gave it away.
Shame on you. Stop selling grandma's house.
Look, that's what you got to do. The black people, we bad at that though. But she, I mean, this lady was trifling. She ain't no better. So
I say this though, my grandmother sold her own house. She said, "Y'all niggas ain't gonna be out here spending my money. I'ma spend it." My grandmother, she knew I was.
That's the G shit.
She knew I was out there wild, and she was like, probably think I wouldn't have been around to inherit it. And I respect her for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't take money on a long shot. We need money right now. I'm from the hood. We need to pay it now, B.
See, but then we always thinking right now because it's like, well, my grandma passed, and we got her house. We kept her house. We were keeping her house. Like that's money. But it's like
give you $100,000 for it right now, cash.
Nah.
200,000.
I can make more than that. I can make more than that if I go ahead and rent it out Airbnb. And then like, oh my God, my brother, his wife, they got a house in LA, right in like Inglewood area. And I'm like, bro, if y'all don't Airbnb that shit out, because it's right by like the football stadium. I'm like, that's some money.
Let me hold that spot down. I'm going out to LA in May for the Netflix is a Joke festival. I might need that spot.
I see what they doing. I think they
you should come. We should both go out there. Just tell them you need to borrow it for a minute. And they'll be more likely to let a nigga hold it if you there.
Well, his wife don't like me much.
So. Oh, his wife don't like you? Why? It's your cousin. That's family.
She's different. I'll say that.
Oh, okay. We're not doing all this. Let me let you know another piece of valuable information. Don't get into family shit. If you can avoid your family, do it.
It's definitely one of those it's an awkward situation. I'll say that for the most part. And for her, I'm just gonna say God bless.
I'm sorry, a little distracted. It was my homie's birthday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to shout him out. Shout out to homeboy CP. That's my nigga. Happy born day, bro. What up, though? Straight out the D.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
About 314 day, nigga. We only celebrate 313 day out this bitch.
314 day. Don't disrespect 314 day.
I'm not gonna play out your city, but we only everybody from the 313. Put your motherfucking hands up. No.
But no, they was kicking it. They was kicking it hard for 314 day this year. I was like,
You missed home?
Some of the same stuff, but they seemed like they had a great time. Like we had the concert, we had the little my homie Coco Severe who did a mob out that song. They had his ass up there mobbing out. I'm like, you too old to be.
Never heard of that song before. That's some St. Louis shit for real.
That's some St. Louis. As soon as it come on, it's like
the city stand up for that one.
It's the stand up. It's like the knuck if you buck times 1,000. Like it's definitely for St. Louis. So you hear that? It's just wait. Just wait.
That shit crazy. I wish I had a city that date could fit on the calendar. See, Newark is 713, so it's like unless you go back to the old school, it's 201. Then we can get off February 1st, but then it's too cold to really do anything in Jersey.
But you said 713, right?
No, it's 973.
713. Yeah.
973 ain't nowhere on the calendar. We tried, trust me.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing on that day. Yeah, I couldn't do nothing. There ain't no day.
Let's go for 201, but it's cold in February, and
you ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing outside. Yeah.
Nah. Well, it would have to be somewhere. You could do like a September. Just any day in September. Pick a day.
Just pick a day. The seventh day in September on the third hour.
In the third hour. It's got to be at 3 o'clock. There you go. 3 o'clock. Everywhere.
3 o'clock. We wilding out, Newark, New Jersey.
At least you got September 7th. There you go. That's it. We figured it out.
September 7th at 3 o'clock, Newark day. Newark hour.
No matter where you are, that's what it happens. All right. I'm not mad at it.
In other news, since we talk about these types of activities, I just have to shout out because this is my nigga. Since we talking music, Hurricane Chris cleared of all charges. That's right, hey baby, yo, that's my nigga. Shout out to Hurricane Chris.
That we have to have this moment.
We know we gotta have this moment because Hurricane Chris made the illest song ever in Players Rock, and I didn't want to see. We got to see that in concert. He should.
Nobody's seen that in concert. Don't do that to that man.
No, because congratulate him. He made it through.
I'm not going to that concert. That's just not
made it through. He made it through.
Congratulations, dumbass. I mean,
that's all I wanted to hear for the man. Niggas always want to shout niggas out who went to jail and did their time. What about the niggas who didn't do it? They got Sean Kemp hemmed up right now talking about he was in a drive-by shooting. From what I heard, he walked up to the car that the nigga was in, and the nigga shot at him, so he shot back at the nigga.
That's kind of foul.
No, it was in a situation I felt personally invested in this, seeing as that the situation that happened to me back in D.C. a couple weeks back. No, because that's what happened to him. His shit got broken into. They had his phone, so he had to find my phone shit. So the phone, he found it, and he walked up to where it said the phone was going off. And the nigga who stole the phone was there with a gun, and he shot at Sean Kemp. And Sean Kemp returned fire, allegedly.
Allegedly. But I think on that situation, I probably would be like, I mean, that's fine, though. You're just trying to get your stuff back. Because, like, in that situation, even for you for DC, like, had you found your shit, I'm like, he was trying to find his stuff. Police weren't doing nothing about it. So the police like, oh, that's another day in the city. Like
that's just how it is. We do 50 of these a week.
Congratulations. You're part of the one of many. Like
you welcome to DC, nigga. Yeah. That's basically what he said to me. Welcome to DC.
That's it. Like,
welcome.
That's not a welcome. That's not welcome me.
When nigga told me, he said, I tell people, if you in DC, don't drive. Don't bring your car to DC. Don't leave it a couple miles outside the city and Uber in.
So, I mean, that's what I did. Like I Ubered, but it wasn't like out of the city. I was down in the city, but I left my car at my hotel and Ubered in because I was like, oh, I ain't got time. Like my little Chrissy the Chrysler 200 could not take it. My heart probably would have been like, this is guy telling me I need
it. Oh no, it could have took that. Oh,
Chrissy the Chrysler would have been done. She'd have been like, I'm out. You by yourself, you solo. Like my little Chrissy probably would have dropped me off. She was like, all right, see, I'm gone. Figure out how you getting home.
Yeah. Like, that's violation, man. That's a lot of violation, yo. That's crazy.
All violation. And like you said, you still picking glass out from that. Like
I cut my finger the other day on a piece of glass that was like, I guess it was in the crease of the little, the center under the radio.
Right, yeah.
I went to go reach for the Dutch and motherfucker. God damn. Then I seen the piece of glass. I'm like, you little motherfucker. I wanted to fight all over again. Every feeling and emotion I had tonight, I got my car broken into.
That one piece of glass. One piece of glass was gonna
One
take
little
you
prick on the finger.
That's funny.
God damn it. Speaking of violations, man, Andrew Wiggins, my prayers are with you, brother.
City Girls 1000.
I've got you, City Girls. Y'all scored one with this one, City Girls. y'all scored one with this. And fellas, we gonna go back to some old valuable information that we gonna bring up current. Valuable information you need to know. When you have a baby with a woman in the hospital, the DNA test is free. It comes with all that in the birth package.
Right.
There's no reason we should be going through this. Okay? All these Maury shouldn't exist. Use a dummy if you convince. If I was to ever have a wife, I don't care. I'd be like, she'd be like, why are you getting the paternity? I'd be like, baby, because it's free. I don't never turn down free shit.
Might as well figure it out now. Making sure.
Not even trying to, you gotta mask it, fellas. Don't ever say I'm trying to figure it out. Just say, baby, it's free. We gotta get it. It's just, they gonna give it to us. They gonna charge us for it. We might as well get it.
You know what?
It's part of the deal. It's part of the package. We don't feel like not getting the DNA test, so I'm gonna just get it just because they making us pay for it.
I feel like though, like you said though, Maury should not exist. Like these shows, things should not exist because it's there. It's there to prevent
these type of situations. Oh yeah, to refresh. I'm sorry because I jumped right into it because it's an emotional topic for me. Because they almost got me. It's still a girl that I had to block that be trying to throw a fake baby on me. But if y'all are wondering why you haven't seen Andrew Wiggins this NBA season, it's because he's dealing with a lot of home shit going on, and he found out the children that he's been raising as his own with his wife are not his. They're actually his best friends. So he's been raised. He been like, these little niggas ain't getting taller or nothing. I'm a tall nigga. Like,
no, your homeboy is 5'9". You know them.
This is why I don't buy, and I don't even buy none of that. The baby don't look like me shit. I don't never buy none of that because first of all, babies grow into their features.
They do. That is true.
When the baby's born, it's still deciding whether they want to look more like mom or like dad. So we ain't even going off none of that. We ain't going off.
You don't know the baby's skin color until at least 8 weeks in. Your baby don't even start looking their skin color. Like there's some, especially with black kids, I say that.
We going with traits, personality traits.
Yeah.
You a basketball player. This baby don't like no round objects. It's looking at all the triangles.
Mad every time you bring a basketball. Nah.
Yeah.
Like
I know that a baby don't be mine because motherfucking if you turn on some Jeezy, that's how I made my fortune back in the early 2000s. Just trapping the Jeezy music. If that baby don't like Jeezy, it ain't mine.
That's the DNA test. Just
look, no, you got to, man. Take the DNA test. Shit. Yeah. Just don't take the 23andMe test because I fucking around and took a 23andMe and found out that I was a father. But don't do that. Don't do that. But take the DNA test at the hospital.
The one at the hospital.
You should not be going through this.
Nobody. And at this point in time, though, like city girls, I'm not gonna say we because I'm not a city girl. City girls are getting trifling though.
Oh, you're not a city girl? I told you about my Glorilla. City girls, Glorilla. Anybody that likes Glorilla is dirty.
No, because I like F&F. I like
yeah, of course you do. You like nut on your fries too?
No, I don't. I like a salty and sweet, but it's usually like fries and ice cream. How about that? No. You know what? Yeah, keep lighting it. Keep the fuck lighting it. I can't deal with you. Nope.
Look, first of all, no, I'm done with all these city girls, real talk. And you know how I'm gonna start exposing city girls? I'm gonna start showing their panties. on live. I'm not gonna even show the woman. I'm just gonna show the
That's
pants.
nasty.
Glorilla let me know that y'all be walking around with doodle stains too.
No.
Glorilla said it. She said, I gotta wear the black drawers because they're gonna see the streaks if I don't. Huh? Well, I don't know how she rap for real.
That's actually how she sounded when she told you.
I'm working on it.
She's got a what she say? She say Beyonce, and it's like her, and then her veneers getting away. So it's like it's real. It's
I could
new
never,
age rich Memphis nigga. That's what her.
I could never unsee the meme where they said she the daughter of Steve Hightower
And Regina.
from the Steve Harvey show. And that
Yo.
makes perfect sense. That was about 20 years ago, 22 something years ago.
And that's what she looked like too.
She looked like they really knocked one off in the little trailer and they had a little baby.
And that's what
So
they
we're gonna
gave
send her
her.
to my auntie house in Memphis and let her get raised there.
And that's what she came up with. And now she fuck nigga freak. Like, yeah.
Man.
That does, like, I can't, when they showed me, I'm like you though. Once I saw that, I was like, that's really her parents, bro. Like, she definitely needs to take a picture with them. Like, that would just make me it would make me happy. It would.
Do your DNA test, fellas. That's all I'm saying. Just, it ain't nothing wrong with just hitting her with it, man. It's like, real talk. You gotta
and
find
don't get emotional. I know for a fact when a baby is being delivered and it's in the hospital room and everybody's just, oh my God. And you look and you be like, oh yeah, beside the birth certificate. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Certificate for 2 days, like a real nigga.
Well, no, my nigga didn't, but
don't sign the birth certificate till it's court ordered to.
Don't get fucked up either though. If you know that if you know, like your girl has solidified like different ways to tell you, okay, you know them your kids, you know that's your kid. But because like again, I'm gonna say my daughter was not that situation, but that nigga knew. And can't nobody say that baby ain't. But
he get the DNA test?
No.
How would you have felt if he did?
I don't think I would have been I wouldn't have been mad. I probably would have felt a little offended, but I'm like, okay, it just, you know what? It solidifies when I want to go ahead and file child support. It's already done. That's one less thing we got to do. Because once you file child support, they make you do it there too. Because they make you do where you take a picture with the baby and then he'll come in and take a picture and they do the little cotton swab and get the letter. Oh, it's your baby. We not already done the steps, so if you want to do it, go ahead for it.
No, I'm gonna do it because I'm not
$300 more. I'm gonna add on to what I need in child support.
No, I'm just want to know for certain. I'm already intending to be there. Child support ain't gonna really be necessary. I'm not gonna lie to you. I snuck a pregnancy test on the chick. I snuck up. The baby looked a little too much like me. She kept telling me it was this one nigga baby. And I understood the hustle because he was making way more money than me at the time. So I get where she was going with this thing. But I needed to know for certain because you want to get ahead of these types of things. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that she the baby daddy, like if I start seeing the situation where her and old boy get rocky, I can just make myself scarce so she don't be like, well, I know I told you he was the father, but you the father. I'm already ghost. I've been out of there a month ahead of time. I saw you was messing up with him. I'm out. You about to fuck your good thing up. This nigga taking care of this kid. Got us both with no responsibilities. This nigga taking off and motherfucker watching the kids for us so we could go out and fuck around on the weekend. No, I'm saying.
Sounds like you have been in this situation, but I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
No, I just don't believe. See, first of all, whenever a chick, like a side chick, especially, like if I'm her side nigga and she start talking about getting serious with me, I'm like, baby, I'm only a good time because I don't got no responsibilities with you. If I was here and I had to build a home with you, you would be thoroughly displeased at what I do.
You gotta be careful. Those be the
fellas, this is valuable information now. Keep you safe.
Ladies too.
And out of relationships with women who are very infidels. Their infidelity is paramount. They like to cheat. You don't never want to get in a relationship. You want to fuck with them. You don't never want to get in a relationship with them.
But
you fuck around, be that nigga at home. Now she talking about how you was with the same conversation she gave you is what she gave the next nigga.
Yeah. But then you also, lady, you got to be careful because, like you said, the ones who don't have the responsibilities, they seem fun. But it's like as soon as you give them a responsibility, it's like, and then you and me, wait, and it's like a brain overload, and they explode.
And let's be honest, ladies. He don't know the real you. He's dealing with you when you're dodging your responsibility. He don't know how you break down and get mental every Thursday.
Yeah.
He don't got to deal with that. Your man do, and that's his job. He wants you sleeping in his bed. That's his job.
That's his job. And he knows.
We don't even sleep in our bed. We don't even sleep in my bed. We don't even sleep in my bed. We go to a hotel.
Ew.
Is it cheating if you had to do it at a hotel? Because technically you ain't bring, because you take that off the table. In my house? You gonna have another woman in my house?
Well, you still you're gonna be in another woman. So yeah, it's cheating.
It's not cheating. Just because you walk in a restaurant don't mean you cheat. You got to eat at that restaurant. I don't believe it's cheating until I eat the pussy.
No. If you've entertained it, it's cheating.
That's for a woman. I'm talking about as a man. It's only cheating as a man if you eat the pussy. Fellas, this is valuable info. Write this shit down. It's only cheating as a man if you eat the pussy. If you eat pussy and ass, then you're cheating on your girl.
That's a lie.
You just fuck these hoes. You just, baby, you can't listen to these hoes. These hoes will say anything.
Man, don't let Vino get you fucked up.
That's
if you around my way and you tell me, well, I ain't eat her pussy. Let's just say I'm gonna cut it off and hand it to you.
Why?
That's it. Cause
you don't want something later. Why would you cut it off?
Call me Lorena Bobbitt.
Y'all got some weird rules and outlook.
Call me Lorena Bobbitt, especially if I'm not doing nothing. Now if I'm doing something and I'm like, that's fucked up. All right. Just know I'm already getting mine.
So basically, if a nigga cheat on you and he don't die, that means you was cheating too. You just gave your game away. See, that's what it is. That's why you could work it out. That's why cheating's not a deal breaker. And I've been knew this. Women stay cheating. They just better at it than us. They do different shit, and they always got the advantage of saying they don't want sex just because. Like if we say we don't want sex, who you been fucking? What, you tired? Your dick ain't? It's a question. But if they say they don't want no sex, we don't put that same question out there like who you been fucking.
Because you can't.
Because they have the advantage of saying, I just don't want to do it today.
Yeah, today's not the day.
See, no man can ever say that. They know we lying. Today is always.
Because y'all always want it.
Because today is always the day. Sometimes I just want to be held. I told you. Sometimes I just want to put my face in the bosom and shed a few tears.
You know what? Little thug tears, just in the bosoms.
In the bosoms. That's the only time thugs can cry. When you're in a bosom. It gives you a reminder of your granny and a safe space.
And some little granny candy.
Yeah. Werther's Originals and shit.
And a little strawberry joint.
My grandmother kept the peppermint balls, the big ones, the big round.
Yeah.
Cost 10 cents in the store.
Definitely.
But it was $5 back in the day. They 10 cents now.
So that, like a handful of those and some bosoms.
I know for a fact that 3 peppermint balls got me through an entire church service.
Be sitting around.
Mm-hmm. Put one in the beginning like this.
You be sitting there. Be sitting there. And you sit there the whole time.
You be messing with your friend when he ain't getting no game. Oh.
You can't say that. You can't do too much because then they fall out. And then
you definitely. She be like, now you ain't getting the next one to the benediction. And you be like, damn.
I fucked up. That's what you mean.
You looking at it like.
And she ain't been on the ground that long.
Nasty ass napkin, like, here, pick it up.
But you trying to figure out, has it been on the ground that long? You like,
Nah, real talk. You pick that bitch up. You be like, you know what? We is here with God. Say a prayer over this shit.
Look, one of these.
Yeah. Y'all say prayer. Prayer works, right?
I could do this. You be sitting around. That's how you feel.
Singing with the choir. Melody from heaven.
You know, well, I grew up Catholic, so mine wasn't that so
your arms and hold me close.
really. I just be ready for the church. I'm like, when are they gonna bring the little thing with the what is it? The incense, and they be doing all this. I'm like,
oh yeah, the Catholic shit. See, we ain't had no incense in church. See, incense in the black church means somebody bought their Muslim cousin this week.
or they Jamaican cousin.
Yeah. We just straight up, they sprayed some Glade in the sanctuary. That's what they sprayed. It was a lot of Glade.
You hear that for
Sister
sure.
Johnson had beans last night.
No, I remember one time we had something like we had like donuts and milk after and coffee afterwards. And like this old
white church. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was a white coffee and donuts after the service.
And milk.
And milk.
And when them old people
Milk
farted.
for the children. Oh my goodness.
That was
that's an old white person fart. Oh my God.
I was like, my mom was like, you want a donut? No. It's sick.
I had an experience this weekend. Oh my God, this white people smells are crazy. Let me tell you, this is some real shit. And I say this humbly in the least racist way possible.
Okay.
But white
I want to hear the least.
White people. I had an incident this weekend with white people's breath. I had several incidences. I've been around white people who were drinking beer and being Irish all weekend.
And it's all in your faces. Hey, buddy.
No, their breath can overtake a room. You have too many white people in one space, in an enclosed space.
They smell like the same.
Overwhelming.
It's the same.
Overwhelming. The breath smell was so dense that I felt like it was trying to take over my breath.
Yeah, it's like a stale beer. You sitting there like, you don't want to talk too much because you feel like it's coming.
You don't want to laugh, and I'm paid to tell jokes in these spots.
You sitting there.
I chewed an entire pack of double mint gum to fight, just to combat their breath entering my mouth.
The double was fighting double time. Like
I had to. I said, "Yo, y'all got to double team this shit that's in the air. I don't want this to get in my mouth."
Yeah, something about that stale beer vodka smell is like, and it's like you said, I don't think it's a racist thing because that is like a universal thing.
White people breath. And it's like, I smoke a lot of weed. I get it. I make sure my breath is very good. Like, it ain't just, juicy lips and nice teeth. My breath smells good too.
It's a routine of this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken. You take oral hygiene. We spoken. I know that your breath ain't hot because there be some beautiful hot breath bitches out here.
But it's a routine. Beautiful. It's a routine. It should always be a routine with your teeth, your skin. It's your hair. I do coconut oil pulling. I do the charcoal tooth tabs. Then I do the tongue scraping, and then you gotta floss.
Gotta scrape the tongue.
And people don't believe in your tongue scraping and your tongue brushing, and you got to do that.
Gag on that thing. When I'm sitting this down your throat, it ain't that. I'm just saying if you practice good oral hygiene. That's all. I wasn't like trying to kill you. I was seeing if you brush the back of your tongue on a regular, because you can handle that a little bit. You can handle just that little bit. If I just do that a little bit.
You know
You've
what?
been brushing. That's what's up. Let's talk more. Let's get to know each other better.
I cannot do it. I cannot see. We went one place and you took it.
No, I'm keep you went to the exact place I was going. This is where I was going with it.
It's deep in. Goodness.
That's what they call me, deep in. Mm-hmm.
You know what? But no, I think, like I said, people need to take a part of your teeth, and people don't brush their gums, and people don't understand how important that is. And that's because I'm coming from braces. So I always knew the importance of
That's why
braces.
your teeth are so nice, because you have braces. See, I never had to do braces, but I'm pretty good. I got a couple of chipped teeth from fighting and being in the street, being a boy.
Of course.
Boy, rough and rumble and tumble and shit.
Right.
But the structure of my mouth is pretty decent. As a fat nigga, I had to make sure I got teeth to chew all the shit I was trying to eat.
You know what? I mean, my teeth weren't bad. It was just like I had one that was a little off. And then my mom was like, nah, I can't have you out here like that. And I was like, cool, thank you.
That one that won't fall in line. You had a rebel tooth.
It was up in here, and it was like my mom was like, nah. Like my other siblings, they got like minor gaps, like little bitty gaps, but they're actually like a cute. Like if you see, you're like, oh, that's cute. Okay, that works. But I had the tooth up here, and my mom was like, nah.
Gotta get that out of there. We gotta.
Everything else was good. Everything else looks the way it looks. It's just that one that was up here, so we had to, yeah.
I used to date a girl with bad teeth.
Don't allow your kids to have bad teeth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why and real talk, I was willing to look past her flaws, but she was real self-conscious. She was real self-conscious. I used to. All right, so we broke up because one day we was in the car and a radio ad played for a dentist. And the dentist dude was saying like real fucked up shit in the commercial. He's like, yo, your friends be pushing you out of pictures. Like every time you smile, animals get offended. Like the dogs growl when you smile at them. Babies cry when you smile at them. Like, are you tired of people telling you, could you please stop gritting at us like that? He was saying fucked up shit all in the dang commercial.
That's a sellable commercial. I like that.
The nigga was dropping some jewels, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting in the car listening, and I could see her just get like, how you can go from having a nice demeanor to like you can see her like doing this a little bit. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. And maybe it is my fault because I turned the volume up when the nigga was reading the number. He was like, yo.
It's a sign from God.
Maybe I was out of pocket, but
you saw it as a sign.
With me no more after that. She just
see. But I think people, it's too much technology out here. You don't have to have braces no more. Like now, people do get to the old school braces. I don't mind it. I did it, but I did mine in like middle school. But it's too much technology to have fucked up teeth. And I'm not talking about like a little gap or a little, but I'm talking about when it's like, don't
teeth look
like this and like your teeth sit like this at the bottom. Don't do that.
This girl was horrible. I seen her too. Like teeth was still fucked up. I talked to her a little bit. She was like, yeah, I tried Invisalign, but it kind of shattered when I put it in my mouth. And I was like, damn, bitch, you shattered the Invisalign?
Invisalign is like military grade.
Yeah. That Invisalign, they supposed to be like super trained and clear. But she said she broke the shit. She broke the Invisalign. So she put it in her mouth and like clicked it into place. It cracked. And she was like, oh, damn.
Same.
So I was like, your teeth don't want no kind of fix, huh?
Okay. See, nah. And like now with me, if I go back, if I get anything, I will get like a retainer. That's all I need to kind of, because eventually when you get older, all your stuff shifts. And don't let you get teeth pulled. And that shit starts to, so you gotta keep it together.
I think I'm gonna buy some new teeth when I get on though. I don't want to. I'm gonna get the big fake joint.
Don't be sitting there with the the YFA Lucci's, the Lucci's.
Yeah, I'm about to get the big fake joints. You're gonna be like, damn, this nigga got the Italian marble in his mouth.
Lucci be sitting there. You be like, what is this? Why are they so big? Looking like horse teeth. Ain't no, I don't want that. I don't. That it be looking like cell phone, and you like, no, don't nobody want that. It's unnecessary. But I'm like, I mean, I get it. Get your teeth a little fixed, a little nice. But it's so funny when you see old movies. Think about Eddie Murphy. Look at Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cops, Daddy Daycare. 2 different teeth.
You know who fucked me up? And I love him to death. That's the OG. Guy Tory. Oh, that nigga wasn't. He didn't hesitate getting his new teeth.
ASAP.
That's why I'm setting up for mine momentarily. I think I'm gonna get my new teeth when I get this reward money for turning in Vladimir Putin. You know he's been deemed a war criminal now, so I'm trying to see what the reward money is for turning him in real quick. Because I feel like I can get him on the phone.
Look,
I feel like real gangsters get another gangster on the phone.
You can get him. I believe in you because that's a check.
That's a real check. They said this nigga's a criminal. We got a warrant out for his arrest. How are you the leader of a country with a warrant for your arrest?
That's ghetto. That's ghetto. That's hella ghetto. Like you in a high ass position and then you still.
I feel like he's outside just saying, "Come and get me. Come and get me."
With the cigar, like,
yeah. Come get me. I dare you. I've been at the Kremlin. Come get me. Come get me.
How dare you?
If he dies, he dies. I feel like that he got that tattooed on his chest somewhere. If he dies, he dies.
He's taking that to prison with him. There's gonna be
that man will never do a day in prison.
Nah, that I don't.
It's certain people to think about I know that's willing to die about this shit. And that's why I tell some of these comedians, you're not gonna get to where you want to be because you ain't ready to die about this shit yet.
I don't think I'm gonna get there neither. Then
there'll be a point where you're ready to die about this shit. Right now, you really intrigued, you curious, you like a young girl. You know, you've been touched in the right ways, and it woke up something inside of you. You're not ready. You want to see what it is a little bit more, but you're not ready to commit fully. But then someone opens you up and shows you everything and what all the shit. It's like opening up the world to Harry Potter when you get that owl, and they stop calling you a muggle, and you're like Harry Potter, and now you're like in a world of enchantment and wonderment. And you just now you die about this shit. You didn't even know Voldemort when you started.
But now you know, yeah.
Now you know, and you willing to die about this shit. The Order of the Phoenix, nigga. I don't know. Was it the Order of the Phoenix? I think it was. Maybe.
I remember I did binge watch all of them though.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. Fellas, this is valuable information. You can fuck a millennial to Harry Potter. If you put Harry Potter on the screen, you gonna get some pussy by the end of the night if that girl is any kind of interested in you. Black, white, all that shit. They all grew up off J.K. Rowling. It takes them to a special place in their life.
Yeah, once you get to the house of Slytherin. Yeah.
I done slithered something up in her, didn't I? Vicky. Oh, excuse me. Victoria, tell us what we're into this week. What you got going on?
This week is a fun-filled week for me, but of course, it's always Haymaker in Raleigh for our open mic, and we got themes beyond themes this week. It should be the heckler roast mic, which might be my specialty, and we're going to find out. Which I think that's what I am, a roaster. So I think this is gonna be fun, kind of, play around with stuff and realize that I like talking about people. It's sad. Maybe it's an insecurity of mine, but I talk about myself. So we'll see. And I'm supposed to be getting my hair done. So we'll see how this looks when y'all can see like my forehead and be like, damn, she got a forehead. And I'm like, yeah, best head out here. But hey.
She got a lot on her mind.
What's going on with you, Vino?
This weekend, that's right. I'm pulling up on Jason Banks at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone this weekend, man. We outside. you can always check the website because shit pops up spontaneously on the website. If you look at ComedicTherapy.xyz, not .com, .xyz, because we get the last laugh. But my dates and schedule will be up there. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I got a lot of shit going on in my head right now, and I don't even think about my schedule. Sometimes I just wait for the notification on where I need to be. So, but for any bookings, you know, you could always hit up us, and we will show up at your function and make the people laugh.
That is happening. Yeah,
That's definitely what's happening out here.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm gonna pull up at the Haymaker, and I keep trying, but
It's all right. It's all right. If you don't, I do have a show on the 29th. I don't know all the details of it yet, but I'll get it. Yeah.
now you can check it on her page. Victoria said it. Remember, follow us, man. We need these followers, and you see the Cash App at the bottom now. So hit a nigga with a little something. Hit this beautiful lady with something, because Lord knows I ain't giving her no money.
You hear this baby in the background, damn it.
He told y'all, nigga, you got to be contributing to the house.
All this. This lights, this computer, this all this matters.
God damn. You think all these little blunts and toys is free? They was. I got them from my nephews. He's definitely wondering where that went. He's been looking for that toy for 3 weeks. I just said, that'll look good on my set. Let me hold that.
He coming for you.
Luckily, we only got him on the children's YouTube, so he can't put that on. He can't look at it. He's like, hold on, Uncle V is on there with my man. With my toy. I see because my nephews is funny like that. They'll tell you exactly what they know. They told me the other day, said, you know what, it's real messed up that you went to the Dollar Tree and you ain't bring me none of them little ices that I like. How you know I was at the Dollar Tree? Like, because I seen the receipt. I seen the thing at the top. I thought you couldn't read.
He can read well enough. That's
that Dollar Tree receipt. He's like, he don't understand the concept that they went up 25 cents though. So
they're not $1 no more. Yeah, $1 and more.
But I think that's our valuable information for the day. Y'all have been wonderful, man. Thank y'all for tuning in again this week. We're gonna see y'all next week for Victoria, Big Vino. Remember, smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes. We out of here.